Hey everybody, what's the 411? What you know? What you know about this? Hey, what you know? What you know about this? Hey, what you know? What you know about this? Hey, great day, everybody. Welcome to Spiritual Tea Time. I am Sister Marrian Efua, and I'm here chatting it up with you on today. Today's the winter solstice. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the winter solstice? Are y'all ready? Do y'all understand that the winter solstice is our last solstice of the year, but it is also the time when we can talk about the things that matter. It's the shortest day of the year, it's the darkest day of the year. And it's just about us having our energies and honoring ourselves and honoring the spaces of that which is yet to come, putting things to rest, allowing ourselves to feel the greater parts of who we are. It's about serendipity, it's about synchronicity. Yeah. I know. I know. I know. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? I mean, 2022 has been a year that we've really been tapping into some energies and having some experiences. I know for me, I had some experiences, and people probably think that I'm different. I am different. I'm different in that I better understand my assignment. I better understand that everything is not permanent. Some things are just temporary, here to give us the greatest part. So, welcome to those of you that are joining me here on today. Welcome. I'm honored that you're here. And we're going to be talking about, a few things today. Tonight, if I can't remember, tonight is the winter solstice gathering. Come back, join myself and 4 other powerful practitioners that are going to be sharing out from their welcome place. They're going to be honoring us. And so if we could do that, right? If we could do that today, if we could honor ourselves today, it would be a great chance for us to enjoy ourselves and our belongings and our truths and our growths and our opportunities for newness. A lot of people are asking me about the retreat, if there's going to be one locally. Yeah, if you can't make it to the one in Ghana, obviously it's a short time period. Some people are still not able to go, even though we've been talking about it since last July. It's okay. You can still come and join us here in the one that's going to happen in July here in Arizona. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Good to see y'all. What y'all doing? Somebody tell me what y'all doing today. Do you feel the energy of the solstice? Do you know what the solstice is? Let me know what your thoughts are and what you're thinking about the winter solstice. As I said, today at 6:00 p.m., which is 6:00 p.m., 5:00 Pacific. What else am I going to tell you? Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah. We'll be here. We'll be here. We'll be here celebrating. We'll have a whole bunch of stuff. Element ceremonies. We're going to be doing some readings. We're going to be doing some healings. We're going to be talking about some metaphysical information and alchemy that you need to know about to help you best get yourself together. That's what it's really about. I think that sometimes we take things from such a selfish place that we forget about the reality of just having a positive exchange. Today, when I woke up, I got the message about ensuring that, started thinking about, what do we mean? People talk about the law of attraction. I'm focusing, I'm doing mantras, I'm meditating on this thing, da 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 da. But when it all boils down, it takes more than just the law of attraction. It takes more than just the law of attraction to get us what we want. So you can go check out my YouTube video. Some of y'all caught me when I was on TikTok talking about the 12 laws, universal laws that guide us and support us in our journey. So just keep that in mind. If you are on, excuse me. Ooh, yes. If you are on my Sister Efua page, for some reason I cannot see the post of what y'all doing. I'm going to remind y'all, and I'm going to say that those of you that are watching, those of you that are strapping in, just make sure that if you are on the Sister Efua page, that I'll be going over there later to see your comments. But if not, you can join us over here in Spiritually Speaking. This is where it will be broadcast tonight for the winter solstice gathering. We're going to be talking about some things. But yeah, it was a good conversation about understanding the laws that are in effect. And I think that sometimes as spiritual people, we forget to tell people that being involved in the spirit world is more than just, us learning how to read cards or using our innate gifts that we have. It's also about being in harmony with nature. Like some people are just like that. So like I noticed, me and a couple of other practitioners were talking, and we were saying that we noticed that people only come in when they see us reading. Like they don't want to have a conversation with us. They don't want to know the person. Not that we need to, but they don't want to build relationships. It's like they still treat people, gifted people, as if we're something that you can't grow and connect with. And that's 100% not true. You should be connecting with people who have spiritual gifts. Trust me, it pays off. I can tell you that from my own personal experience. But anyway, we're not going to be on here long. It's already 12:30. We're getting started. Y'all see I'm still eating on my little French fries. Making sure everybody's doing what they got to do. I'm just trying to get to the page. Thank y'all. Okay. We good. I can't see it. All right. So thanks for being here again, y'all. So I am Dr. Marrian Sista Efua, Azon Life Alchemy Center. We host a retreat coming up in July. We're going to March. In March, we're going to Ghana, and then we'll be going to Costa Rica and South Africa also in 2023. What are these retreats about? These retreats are specifically, originally these retreats were designed in response to the need for healing for women that are from Black, Indigenous, African, Indigenous heritage and heritage, right? And so I recreated these things. That was an upload for that. But what I find over the years is that we get women from all groups, all backgrounds, all ages, all ethnicities, all cultures, all heritages. And they find that they're able to navigate in this sacred space because it is a sacred space. And when you go to the sacred space, you get back to the first universal law, which is that the law of divine oneness, which means that we're all interconnected, that we're all part of the same Genesis. Therefore, we're all relating, right? We're all connected. We can have empathy. We can feel for each other. We can have compassion, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So when people come into our sacred space, regardless of where you come from, ethnicity, age, it has a different impact on your life. That's the beauty of this. And I'm not saying that. Go back and read the reviews that people leave. That's all I'm saying. So let's talk a little bit about that. So today, as I said, if you want to manifest, start manifesting, focusing more, not just focusing on what you want, but also looking at the other areas of your life. Are you remembering the law of polarity? Are you remembering the law of polarity, which means that you understand that there's always an opposite. So if you're experiencing something right now, there's also an opposite. So the opposite is going to be better, maybe better than what you're doing. So if you're experiencing lack right now, there's abundance on the other side. So you want to start focusing on abundance, seeing abundance. Go pour a whole bowl of rice seeds and let you see, or a whole bowl of seeds, so you can begin to have the visuals of this abundance. If you are looking for love, you want to surround yourself to recognize the ways in which you love on yourself. You got to become yourself, become the action giver of yourself. You're going to talk about the laws of compensation, creating good karma and dharma within your life. That's what you want to begin to do and experience in your life as we go forward, because when we forget that, we just focus on, I just want this, I just want that. This is the law of attraction. I'm attracting that. And if you watch that movie called The Secret, Bob Proctor, Reverend Michael Beckwith, Bernard Beckwith, and John Ashford were the ones who really emphasized that just meditating, just creating a vision board, just saying the mantras are not enough. Like, you have to understand the other laws that are in effect. The laws of thinking are essential for that. The laws of compensation, the laws of rhythm, to understand that everything has its own rhythm, and that's why we don't compare. That's why we don't compare, because everybody has a rhythmic pattern, a sympathetic rhythm that has to exist. I wrote a play years ago, and I wrote an opening monologue, and it began by saying, "In the beginning was the drum, and the drum became the heartbeat of all mankind." Right? That was the opening line. That was the opening line for the main character to start talking about. And so when you start thinking about that reality, you realize that we're spending a lot of time trying to convince people we are attracting what we want. But we have to become what we want. And that just comes from practice, y'all. Daily practice. Because what I always say, you have what you believe, and what you believe, you say. And if you say it, you're going to have it. So why not speak the things that you really want in your life? Why not accept the things you really want in your life? That's all I'm saying. So thanks for being here. This spiritual tea time is going to be a little short. I'm going to be cutting it off about the next 15 minutes. So whoever's in here, if you want to post your questions right now, we can get started. And then I'm going to end the live. I'm not going to hang around, because right now it is 11:30 in Pacific time. It is 1:30 on the Central time. And then it is 2:30 on the East Coast. So those that are available are available. Yeah, those that are available. So if you have a question, I'm going to pull some cards while we're waiting for your questions to come through. Thank you. Those of you that are reminding you that at 6 o'clock tonight, right here in the same spot, come back and you can participate in our solstice gathering. All right, let's see what we got to say today. Wow. Okay. They say, don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. That's what I say when I see this card. Whenever I do this card in cartomancy, I say this trip. I say this right here. This right here. It says, go for it, get it, trust yourself. You know, it's going to be successful. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep going. Don't second guess. Whatever decision you have made, you need to honor it, and you need to trust and believe that everything is going to be all right. Right? Don't worry. Be happy. Some of us need to, okay. We got some reconciliation and some advancement that's coming on. So some of us are going to have some reconciliations in relationships, reconciliations within ourselves, right? Understanding what we got going on. Yep. You're going to reconcile them as you're going to come to agreement with yourself about something for the better and greater good. Okay. Come on. Wow, why this guy got to show up? This is saying that somebody's got a message coming in. This person might be fake. Maybe you trust in somebody that probably is really not trustworthy. This is a guy, could be a female, right? It's a young person, but there's a message that's gonna be coming in about false friends. So be mindful. Don't let it kill your vibe. Say, don't disturb this groove. But guess what? When that gets revealed, when that message comes in and things are revealed, right? Remember what we had before then, right? We said there's going to be a reconciliation. So maybe you're going to realize what this person is about. And that's going to allow you coming to your core of who you are will allow you to identify this person that is not necessarily the best person to be around you right now. That's what I just heard. It's somebody that's kind of playing. But then you're going to end up with your satisfaction. So don't stress about it. If you want, you let them go, you'll be able to move around. Yeah. Some of y'all have been getting messages already. It's telling me y'all been getting messages already. Y'all already know what you got to do. If you're watching on Sista Efua page, I'll have to come to you after I'm done with all this. I'll see your questions. If you're on YouTube, your questions are already showing up on the screen. Yeah, so I'm just got that energy that is just really about somebody. You got to trust your gut, and you got to speak how you feel. You know when people trying to play you. Believe in yourself. It's the place to start. So I say, hey, what a wonderful time of day where we can learn to walk and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart. Listen to your feet. Listen to the rhythm of the street. It's a special feeling that comes from the heart. Believe in yourself. Okay, that's it. That's all I want to say. Is that's what those cards are telling me, is that somebody is doing that. As I said, believe in yourself. I'm going to always tell you to believe in yourself. I'm going to always tell you to trust yourself. I'm going to always tell you, you know your life. So the messages that we get, if you're hesitant for us to get the messages, if you're blocking a message, it's going to come no matter what. So let's just get it. Let's just get it. I'm looking like I'm glowing. Ooh. This sun is bright. All right. And I love the sun. All right. So, hey, Melanie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Earrings are by Ruthie's Treasure Chest. Ruthie's Treasure Chest. So, excellent. If you are here watching the live, please make sure you like the live. If you are watching wherever you are, please like the live. If you've been here more than 3 seconds, please give us a like. Let's generate some more people coming into this space to benefit from this beautiful gift that we're sharing with one another, because your presence is a gift to me, and I'm going to share from you my wealthy gifts using whatever I have. So let's go back. Let's go back and let's chat. I also want to talk about this winter solstice as being something for you to prepare yourself for new beginnings. Yep. Prepare yourself for new beginnings. Prepare yourself for new beginnings. Also, we got a lot of healing energy need to go back. Somebody's got some stuff going on with like a tension headache in the back of their head. So just kind of grab yourself in the back of your neck, hold it 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, release it. You know how you grab puppies, how you see people grab puppies. The same thing works for us. It will cause a sensation for us to relax. Woo-wee. All right, let me see these questions. Let me see these questions y'all talking about. Hey, babies, what y'all up to? Yep, what y'all up to? All right, so let's get started. So do you see the trip with my cousin going good at the end of January? Yeah, it is. I feel like you're trying to worry about the character of the person, because the trip itself is going to be fine. Keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries about what you want to do and not do, and how much you want to spend and what you don't want to spend. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. The trip itself is fine. You're gaining some independence too. You're gaining a lot of independence in your thought. The cards I pulled earlier was about don't stop doing what you're doing. It also told us that we had, what was the cards? Some kind of reconciliation. And I said, but I felt like it was a reconciliation between yourself. It also was a card that talked about there being some success and completion. Yeah. I don't feel like it's going to be a problem. Y'all just need to be monitoring what you're doing, you know. Don't overdo it where you can't keep up with your money. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Melanie, is that what you're feeling, you're in a good place. It's telling me that you got stuff in like my ears are ringing, which is telling me there are little inside thoughts that are trying to distract you from staying focused on what it is you want to do and the decision you've made. Why do I feel like you've made the decision? Because I can hear it. I just saw you go, this is it. I got it. This is what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. So don't let that go. It's not by mistake. Change definitely is coming your way. Can I tell you what I see? I see like a colorful whirlwind. I'm not sure what card you pulled. You probably, if you told me, I might know. But I feel like you pulled. I feel like this card, what I see right now for you is just showed me like I have an aerial view, and I just kind of see like this watercolors of greens and blues and oranges, and and all that good sense. Yeah, you gotta, it's telling me to say that it's almost like you're being spun energetically to kind of shake loose some of the things that you've been experiencing that's been distracting you. Too much. Too much mental chatter. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Too much mental chatter. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying that it just showed that to me. Don't forget tonight. Yes, come back for the winter solstice gathering. We're going to be having myself, RJ Wright, Leslie Rowans, Denise, Denise, and Monica are going to be here tonight, helping me with the gathering this year. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Yeah, you're definitely doing a cleanup. You also feel like your physical exterior is being changed or that you're being drained. You are. You're being a lot of cords are being pulled off of you. I see a lot of cords being pulled off of you. Hmm. I really do. It's gonna be interesting when I dive deeper. Yeah, you just need to know there's a lot. Hmm. Your physical. Yep, that's what I'm getting. All right. Let's see what she said. Yes, I'm planning to turn this into a little bit. Well, every opportunity is networking, but just be clear. Okay. Yep. That's why you feel drained when you feel like your body is looking different. It is because a lot of the things that were bothering you are not present. Mm. That's interesting, Cassandra. So remember when I started talking about the law of polarity? If you've been having setbacks, what's the opposite of the setback that you want? You have to release the way you give people position and place in your life. Yep. You have to replace the way in which you deal with people. Hmm. You give them, you're so busy being empathetic and compassion that you forget to do the same thing for yourself and to recognize that, excuse me, y'all, my voice is tripping a little bit, but hold on. Yeah, that you need regarding your career and the people you deal with personally and professionally. Remember, you are the star of your life and that you're inviting people in to have an opportunity to enjoy each other. It's an even exchange. It shouldn't make you keep you leaving feeling drained out and overwhelmed. Okay. If you start a business, do not start a business that's like a direct marketing where like you got to join this club and you do this and you make money. Da, 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 da. No, 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 no. You sell these many people, get it, anything like that, get away from it. But I do kind of see something. I see you having some type of service oriented business. Now that doesn't always bring money. Oh, I just heard daycare. I'm not sure if that's something you're trying to do, a daycare school or some type of something like that. I feel like you have something where you're going to be in service, but you're going to be running it. Doesn't mean you have to be in direct care. You could just get the building, set it up, and let people work. That's what most people do. That's the highest level of being an entrepreneur. Having employees to do and fulfill the vision that you want and you enjoy the profits. Mm-hmm. Hey, lovey love. Look, you and Aisha got me thinking, who this man? Who this woman? And what could it be? I'm looking cross-eyed at everybody this morning. After that talk last night. Okay, Melanie, no, I didn't see your message. I'm not shocked, but I keep trying to tell people when I get uploads or downloads regarding your life, you gotta trust, believe, and do. I'm telling y'all. Thank you for this feedback to let it be known. It's right here, y'all. You hear what Melanie said? She said, I did what you suggested in meditation, and a few hours later, the exact amount showed up from an unexpected person I helped. So my point is, she built up her law. It was a law of compensation that was in action. Okay. She did a cause and effect and a law of compensation. Her response was that she helped somebody, some money came in to support her. I'm just telling y'all. See, that's why I say to y'all, we gotta ease our way little by little by little by little by little by little away from the idea that we cannot change, improve, transform, transcend our conditioned circumstances. In my first book, Not My Reality, over 20 years ago, I started saying that. This is not your perceptions, and this view is not my reality. If it's not what I desire, it's not what I want. I'm not going to focus on it. I'm going to know that it's there, but it's not going to have, I'm going to give it a rating of a 2. But what has all of my attention, 198, the other 98 points of focus are going to the thing that I really want and desire in my life. And I'm going to call on it, and I'm going to see it, and I'm going to speak it, and I'm going to become the person who's going to live their lives as if it's already there. I'm just saying. Sometimes I look, Melody, sometimes I go, whoa, how did I get here? And then I go, shit, girl, you asked for it. You pulled it. So I'll tell you what I said on my TikTok, and it's also on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube later. I'm going to get done uploading it. But basically, when you praying, you send out vibrational energy. I am love. I am financially assured in every avenue of my life. I only attract things that have appreciating value, not depreciating value. I am placed in rooms with people that can make decisions and support me in bringing forth my solution. I'm meditating. Okay, now tomorrow you're going to get up and you're going to drive your car and you're going to go to the mountains. And instead of parking when you normally park, you're going to drive all the way up to the tip part of the mountain by the waterfall. And you're going to park your car and you're going to walk to the waterfall and you're going to wait and see what happens. And then I get there and something affirms or gives me a connection, or I'll go to the store, or I'm walking down the street, or whatever it is, or I turn on the television, or I turn on the computer. This is the type of communication. This is the type of spiritual communication and awareness and activation that I talk about when I say to my purpose of my organization, my business is to give you spiritual awareness and activation, financial assurances. Right? Those are 2 of my 3 things that I offer people. Because if you can remember that, if you start believing that, if you start trusting that, then that's what you're going to have. Because magic is simply you realizing that you are also a creator of this environment. Hey, baby. Yep. So let me tell you something. Do you want to be married to him? Do you want to be married to him? Oh, I forgot I'm on this thing. I gotta try to find you. Hold on. Girl, but that ain't the first time I heard that, by the way. Somebody else told me that somebody was trying to block me from something that I believed that wasn't mine or wasn't aware was mine, but it's actually mine that they keep enjoying. So there are 2 things I'm thinking about. That's all right. That's all right. You don't have to expect it, but you already put it there before you were placed in your mama's womb. Mm-hmm. Sierra, I don't see any issues coming up for you. When you say issues, get out your head. Didn't I tell you to keep your mouth? This is a season for us to be quiet. This is a season for us not to tell everything. It's for us to take on the opportunities. You ain't got to tell nobody nothing. Not yet. Don't tell nobody nothing. Don't talk about nothing. Just go and enjoy your new job and your new opportunities that's coming your way. Hey, Lovey. Nope. You shouldn't. You getting too deep. So you're getting too deep. So can I counsel you real quick? I want to counsel you in humanness. And this is also part of the spiritual laws. I often tell people that just because we are spiritually gifted does not mean that we are not still having to transform and transmute energies, experiences, events, and ourselves. The gifts are going to be present no matter what, right? Have you ever seen somebody that's, tipsy or drunk or high and they still have the ability? It's because the gift is strong. Spirit is stronger than any physical realm thing. Okay. So when it comes to you and this phone call, that was your ego. That was your physical mind, your physical memories, that memory mind trap monster that's trying to make you think that you were discarded or rejected or that you did something wrong by giving this person time, energy, and love. Whatever level that was, hear me out. So because you have that mental monster in the back of your head, now you are instead of creating your life, you're allowing something externally to keep throwing like snowballs at your window. Remember Anthony? Psh, well, why didn't he do this? Psh, and why did you see? Psh, I told you about. Psh, nobody wants you. Psh, you all these negative things are coming in you, right? So now you're going. Oh, I called, but I didn't wait for him to answer the phone, right? Because at the end of the day, what do you want to happen in this situation? Remember, we just talked about that. That's why y'all got to start coming in earlier when we're talking about topics. Because what happens is when I'm preparing for the live, I ask that spirit give me input, wisdom to impart unto those people who will be on the live about their situation. So a lot of times y'all think I'm just talking spiritual, metaphysical classwork. I'm actually speaking into your life. And I spoke about the law of attraction is not enough, right? You got to have the law of rhythm. You got to understand the law of compensation. You got to understand the universal law that we are all connected. You got to understand the law of action and the law of time. So if we're moving in that and we take this situation, what is it that you want? You can create what you want. What do you want, baby, to be part of this situation between you and Anthony? Or is it requiring you to assess? Because this year is about assessment and reevaluating some of our behaviors and our patterns that we have as we deal with people. And you've grown a lot in that area. What can you say? I keep forgetting I gotta scroll down. This is not my regular. I keep forgetting, baby. I'm so used to talking to y'all. Exactly, girl. That's exactly how spirit be talking to me too, cracking me up. Girl, I'm telling you, girl, the bird was on my windowsill today. They were just chatting. Then I saw some, believe it or not, I saw Some baby birds, I'm like, baby birds this late in the season, they definitely confused. Okay. Nina, I'll come back to you. I'm just trying to get down the list to get to where Oz responding back to me, because it's saying that I got a bunch of message. I've been getting that too, that a bunch of money is coming. I'm telling you, please understand when I say this to you, don't take it lightly. I cannot disclose to you what I have been told. I specifically took pictures and went into my groups. I took the little picture that says you got 100 people. I took that and I went to each one of my groups and I said, Divine, I need you to give me a message for my people for 2023. And Divine just started showing me stuff about people. I'm telling y'all, it's about to go down. So that's why I'm trying to feed you and prepare you and open you up so that you can honor more of the reality that you are about to stop being in lack. You are about to stop begging people to be with you and acknowledge your worth. You're about to stop people from trying to pay your paycheck from paycheck to paycheck because you're going to have your own paycheck. You're going to stop asking people for a ride because you're going to have your own ride. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Your own house. You don't need a creepy landlord anymore because Divine is about to honor you. Divine is about to honor you. Divine is about to honor you, even though you think. That's why I say I'm trying to get you out this mindset that you're not worthy. I'm trying to get you out this mindset that you don't deserve it. I want you to know it's all yours. It's already there because before you got into your mama's womb, before you got disappointed, before you got abused, before you got neglected, before you got hurt, before you didn't know who you were. When you was focusing on trying to please people and accommodate people, all before all that, you and Divine set up your whole timeline and you drop things in there. But because you got distracted, you ain't seen them. Right? So then you have this awakening. You have this awakening. And now you're like, yes, I feel it. I know it. I can do it. But wait a minute. What about it happened? What happened in 2006? Shit, what happened last January? Ooh, remember when it has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Oh, that's too much money. It's never too much because that's exactly what you're being gifted with, because that's what you're being honored with, because that's who you are. That's who you be. This was the test to see you. So that's why I've been telling y'all if you notice the last 3 years, I've been saying, I'm trying to give y'all a new pattern that when you get large sums of money of how you should best use it. Y'all remember me saying that? And I came back and I said, when you get your tax refund, instead of doing this, do this, get in the habit of doing this. Let's get in the habit of doing that. I'm tell y'all something. Some of us are losing relationships because those relationships cannot go with us and enjoy the next level of our lives, even though the person may have been around forever, even though this person you just love. But love doesn't hurt, and love doesn't hold you hostage, and love doesn't destroy you, and love doesn't make you choose. Love accommodates and wraps itself around the thing that you are. Y'all ain't feeling me on this shit right here? I'm just saying, I love you. Hey, Rochelle, down in Chi-Town. Yeah. Girl, we all guilty. Well, okay, you're not answering the question. What does it matter if he answered or didn't answer? What impact directly does that have on you because you hung up before he did, before any action? So you broke the law of action. You started an action and then you aborted it. So what is the result that you want? I need you to let me work with you. I need you to let me work with you, baby. I need you to understand. My question to you is, well, I did wait, but the phone went silent. So I'm wondering if he did answer. So if the universe let the phone go silent, what do you think that means for you? And what do you need it to mean for you? You decide. Because the universe is telling me it doesn't matter. Remember I said we can't force it. It's the law of detachment, baby. For all of us, we have to learn the law of detachment. And the law of detachment means you are aware that the universe is working on your behalf and you're trusting the universe is divine, right? Source, light, God, Allah, Yahweh, whatever you want to put there. You trust in the galactic forces. You're trusting your archetype. You're trusting that. You're trusting the angelic forces. You're trusting the ancestral forces, and you're trusting you. Yeah. So ask yourself again, why do I need to know if Michael answered, if it was an answer machine, or if it was a malfunction of the phone? Which one would best serve you? Which one would best serve you? That's the one I want you to focus on so that I can click in and understand. Because that situation is not defining who you are. You did absolutely nothing wrong. But it was a lesson for you. Girl's going good, Sonia. How about yours? I'm talking with my niece over here and all of us. I'm talking to all of us. It's done data. It's a done deal. We have to remember that we hold the power for our personal selves. And I'm saying to you that, yes, listen, I had to walk away from a 20-year marriage, 20 plus year marriage, almost 30 years, maybe 30, maybe 25. Let me think. 24-year marriage, 24-year relationship, 20-year marriage, 24-year relationship, 20-year marriage I had to walk away from. And can I tell you that when I walked away, I saw the breakthrough moments and then I saw beyond the breakthrough moments. And I realized that I am so honored that I accepted that had to happen, because when that happened, I was able to see how much I had been ignoring and not allowing to be in my life. Not saying that person was evil, because he was not. Peace and blessings be upon him. He was not. It's just that in that moment, his energy, the law of vibration, his vibrational energy was not syncopated with mine. So it always felt like something was off. It was always, it was a struggle. So I had to trust and believe. And when we broke up, I was like, damn, why he ain't trying to act like? And then Spirit said to me very clearly, how could he access you? Now that you don't have that weight on you, you don't have that pressure on you, now that you don't have that situation, now you can fly. Now you can really rise up to the 499, 500 frequency. I'm just asking, because I thank all for letting me. I'm grateful that she's letting me walk her through this process. And she may not hear it, but probably when she goes back and plays this audio back, and I'm going to leave her a voicemail. See, notice I'm going to leave her a voicemail. I'm not going to tell her to send me a friend request. Okay, because I don't ask for friend requests. I'm not going to tell you to come in my inbox so I can give you a reading. None of that. I'm going to tell you the most thing I might tell you to do is go to my page and go and book on the 10-minute free consultation that I use for my coaching clients and people who want to do the retreat, so that you can tell me more, and then I can say, hey, you need a full reading for this, or you need to pay for a counseling session. Right? That's what I'm saying. Do y'all get you understand me now? So I'm honored that my niece is allowing me, my spiritual niece is allowing me to share into her life, because it's teaching all of us. It doesn't matter if the phone malfunctioned. It doesn't matter if you hung up. It doesn't matter if he hung up. It doesn't matter if he just was holding the phone. And no matter what, the question is, what was your intention when you initiated the call? And what is the result that you desired to happen, or experience, or see, or hear? Y'all got me now? Remember I said we're not worried about what's done externally or what the other person is doing. What is it we want from this exchange? That's the key, babies. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so that means what? What did you interpret that as? That he heard the call, he heard your voice and said, I don't want to talk. Uh-huh. This person is choosing to do this because this is his way of hiding the fact that he doesn't know what to do with you. I've said this to you before, I think. You understand? If he did answer and chose to be silent, what does that say to you? If he chose to answer and be silent and then hang up, what does that say to you? Why would you want a person, and this is going back, this is off the script of spirituality, this is just life. This is mastery, personal mastery, divine feminine mastery. And divine masculine is even coming through. Because a divine masculine is going to look at things logically, not just creatively in a nurturing component and guiding component, but a divine masculine is going to begin to build structures, and he's going to see what's going to possibly destroy that structure. And if this phone call and if this connection is causing you to weaken the foundation of who you are, then you want to ask yourself, what do you want? But why do you want him to call back? Y'all, thank y'all for doing it. We got like 2 more minutes on this. Oh, you need to call me personally so we can walk through this. But I need you to hear me, and everybody that's watching this needs to hear this. Why does he need to call back? Why do you want him to call back? What is it going to get? What kind of fulfillment? What is it going to add to your life? This is not even just spirit. This is just showing you how when you in harmony with your masculine and feminine, you got to know how to let your masculine lead when you're in confusion in an emotional situation. Emotion, the movement of emotions in your life. You got to allow the divine masculine in you to be able to say, stop, wait a minute, this is a threat. Let me build a dam to stop this rushing of emotions so that we can assess whether or not we should be exerting this much energy, time, and space. Doesn't make you a bad person because we all go through it. We all go through it. Right? We all go through this. When we're like, well, wait, but we're good people. We're great people. We're divine beings. And this person and I were really connecting. So I'm going to end with this today. I'm going to do the rest of the readings, and then I'm going to end with this, and I'm going to say this. I wrote my book called Not My Reality. So I read this book. I wrote this book, and it's called Not My Reality, the best response. Matter of fact, hang on. I think I got a copy. You can get it on Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon, or you can go to my website. You can go to Amazon. You can go to my website. Not My Reality, right? You see all this? I don't know if y'all can see this. You see how it's saying fear? Like all this shit is like not your reality. You know, doubting your value, confusion, anger, regret. So I'm going to find the section that talks about connection. So this dropped in my spirit years ago, and it said, consider, right? It's telling you to consider. I can't find it right now. I'm going too fast because I got to get out of here. But one of the things it said is that it brought to me the idea about of a light bulb. Okay. It says there's a current that flows from the electricity into the house through wires into a socket. You plug in a lamp, and the lamp doesn't work until you put in a light bulb. So you put in a light bulb, and then that light bulb is letting you read, is letting you see. You can cook by it, you can read by it. It lights up your house. Everything shines a form of protection. Everything. And then one day you go to flick the switch, and the light bulb doesn't work. What do? Do you say, oh my God, the light bulb has blown. My life is ruined. Oh, why did the light bulb go out today at 4:00 instead of 9:00? Why didn't it wait? Why did it do it on? Do we question ourselves about that reality of that condition, of that experience? Or do we go and find the solution? That's the problem. Polarity, the law of polarity. The problem is that there's no light in the light bulb. The solution is to go get a light bulb and replace it. So you take the old light bulb out and you screw in the new one and you got light, and you throw the old one away or you recycle it and you never think of that light bulb again. If we think of people as connections that plug into us, and they serve a purpose while they're plugged into us, right? And when that purpose is completed, or if they choose to disrupt it, or we choose to disrupt it, then we accept it and we allow it to do what it has to do. If it comes back around, that's fine. It's part of our karmic cycle, of our compensation cycle, as karma or dharma, then we're okay. Yeah? This is how you detach and from the emotional boogeymen that are inside of us. This is why I am a metaphysician and a life alchemist who is gifted with spiritual gifts from birth. You see, it doesn't mean I don't have situations. Doesn't mean I don't have, conditions. I got situations. I got a major situation right now, right? We got to try to find some harmony in. But I prepared myself by having the law of detachment and remembering what was given to me. All things are temporary for a permanent purpose. So knowing that, I need to be aware using my spiritual activation and awareness, my mental acuity, right? My emotional stability, in order for me to know how best to utilize it. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. Mm-hmm. You see, because what you're trying to say, what you're trying to do is give the power and the decision to recognize it is what it is. Okay. I like when she said that. I put this up because I like what she said. To sit with the silence. That's what this solstice is about. Sitting with the silence, clearing out, covering up in the snow, I always envision the snow being like this major blanket that when I want to bury some things that I never want to be bothered with again, I just put it in the snow and I let it go to rest. And then that means it's forced by nature to transform, to go through a process. Why? Get on better terms by sending energy. I forgive you, Anthony. Anthony, forgive you. Forgive me. Let's remember to live our best life. All is whole. All is complete. Nothing is hidden. Nothing is missing. All is available to me. We are two divine beings on our destined paths, completing our assignment as prescribed. Thank you for being in my life. I accept the lessons and the experiences. So it is. That's it. That's it. Okay. All right. Hey, Nina. Hey, Nina, did I ever tell you before that you have healing abilities? You have a lot of energy in your hands. I just want to let you know that. You have a lot of energy in your hands. Also, go outside more. I know it's chilly, but especially when the sun is out, just go outside. I don't care if you just walk and just sit, get a chair, sit on your porch, but let the sun hit you. It will open up this whole thing about the stresses that you have because your melanin is popping. Mm-hmm. It's trying to convince you to release the anchors that you have around your personal journey. Like you are one of those people that's holding on to the past about the things you've done or didn't do. Forgive yourself. Mm-hmm. Come back tonight at 6. Yeah, we all needed those reminders. I'm trying to tell you, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey. That's it. Because when it's meant to be, it will be. The CA book, You mean the book I just held up? This book? Not My Reality. The best response to limitation and fear. It's on Amazon. It's also on my website. Oh, I forgot to put the little ticker up. My error. Okay, that's it. Okay. Yep. And this is my website. If you go there and go up under media, I think it's media, or maybe it's self-study, you'll find this book. Okay. Exponentialexistence.com. Yep. Or you can just, put it right here in the group that you want a copy of the book, and I'll send you the link. See, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm not gonna tell you to do anything. I would say put it right here in the group, and you say I want the book, and I go back and I say here's the link, and it takes you. You're gonna see my face. You're gonna see my name. You're gonna see things that I talk about. Okay, I'm doing this because I feel so bad for the sister who got taken for that money. Like y'all just don't know. I'm waiting for divine. Right now, I just got heated because I just want to do something. Because she gave it, the person's name is on the communications. I just want to do something, but I'm not. I'm going to be good because I wasn't allowed. Hey, goddess. Let me see how you feeling and looking today. Have you been going to the beach lately? It's saying that you should go to the water. It's also telling me that you need to let water come over your head. You need to let water come over your head. Like literally, it wants to come down. It wants to cleanse off some stuff off of you. Something about the beach and the water is showing you. You just need to go and play and be in the water. Whether I'm saying the ocean, but if you can't get to the ocean right now, go to a pool or just use your bathtub or shower. But let the water come through you. Let the water come through you. Hey, lovey love. Okay, baby, I'm sending you double healing. Let me see what this is. I feel like you did some type of move that just caused some pain. And also I feel like you are gotten some, it's like you kind of woozy like this. I don't feel like all of that medicine is out your system yet. Don't let them tell you that it's out in 8 hours. It's not. Increase your water intake. If you got some turmeric, put a little bit of turmeric in there too to help with the swelling. Yep. Love you. Thank you, niece. Good. That's what it's telling me to do. It's telling me to tell you to do something with that. So there it is. Voila. Put some salt in there. Just a little bit. Don't put a lot. Just like a little pinch of salt into that water, please. Thank you. It's also saying cinnamon. A little salt and cinnamon. Oh, I know I know, right? I'm saying the same thing. Wow. Ha. Okay, it's been a second guessing the pricing. Sometimes I sent the price to this guy for the catering event, and don't worry about stop. Do you want the event? Yes or no? We made this decision already. You want the event? Yes or no? Listen, there's always room for negotiation. Remember I said, so let me walk y'all through. This is the business side. So Jacqueline, do you remember the session I did with y'all about how to negotiate a price? Yep. So it goes something like this. Mr. George, thank you for contacting me. Please share with me your current budget that you have for catering, as my plates typically average between $15 and $30 a plate. Please let me know what your current budget is, because we can work we'll try and make an effort to work within it. So then he sends you back an email and it says, hey, I only budgeted for $14 a plate. So now you know that if it's $14 a plate in his budget and it's 150 people, you have to call him back and say, listen, here's a menu that would be at your budget. But if you're willing to go to $18 a plate, here's what you will get. Okay, then you're good. But make sure you didn't go so far under it that you minimize your profit too much. Sometimes we have to not get the big profit because we want to be able to show we do larger events and we have more to do, right? All right. All right. You're welcome, my lovey. And I'll talk to you after this. Remember, we're talking after this. Don't hang up on me. Hmm. See, when you get things like that, when you get things like this, you have to understand spirit is talking to you. And like I tell people, my intention is that I have to remember that everybody's at different levels. So when we come together as a unified family and we start exchanging energies and we start developing communication with each other, right? We're going to be able to support each other. Okay. You're welcome, my love. Okay. So it looks like everybody is done. We have gotten through everybody. We went a little bit over today because I was supporting all with her decision making. I'm trusting that everything helped. And as I said, I got to get going. Yep, it is. It is. It's 122 on my time. It's 222 on her time, right? It's 322 at somebody else's time. And it's 1222. Hey, 12222 on somebody else's time. And we got 1221. Today is the day for the portal for the winter solstice. And I want to tell y'all, come back here at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Listen, y'all, be on time. Reciprocity is important. Be on time. Listen, I'm setting it for 100 people to be able to come in. But you got to remember, I got 4 other practitioners bringing their people over to watch in this group. So if you get here and you can't get in, or it tells you it's locked, because I'm doing webinar style. So if you get here and you can't get in, or your questions are not being seen, it might let you in the group, but it won't let me see your communication because I have it set at 100 people. Because I figure each of us would probably bring about 20 or 30 people, 5 people, 20 people. Okay. Melanie said, you better say my spot. Melanie, be good, girl. Be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. Countdown. That's right, sis. It's a countdown. Girl, you are too much to handle, okay? But anyway, I am. Please make sure you're liking and sharing out the page for me. I greatly appreciate it. I want to remind everybody, I'm going to Ghana in March. If you would like to go, we have a special rate that we're going to be doing. I'm just going to kind of use this as an opportunity. If you really want to go, the tickets are $38.25, but we're doing a special, and you'll learn, you got to be on the live tonight to take advantage of it. Right. So I'm not going to say it out here in the ethers right now, but I'm telling you that if you really want to be a part of the retreat, you need to be at the, winter solstice gathering tonight. Go clean your nose. The winter solstice gathering. Go clean your nose. The winter solstice gathering tonight to honor yourself and this beautiful time. And then you're going to see that we're going to be doing a special offer for the Ghana trip and a special offer for the retreat that's coming up in Costa Rica. So you just got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. Gotta be. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for allowing me to tap into your energy, your aura, your space. I love and appreciate all of you, whether you were here live with me or you're coming back later on listening. I know times are crazy. We got work. It's the holiday season. People, y'all, what is Christmas? Christmas is when? People who do Christmas, was it? It's Friday or Saturday, something like that. So, you have that opportunity. For me, holidays are about being able to see my honey grands and my mama. I can't wait to kiss my mama. I love my mama so much. I love her so much. I love her so much. You just don't know. She is like my everything. She is the reason why y'all see me. She is the reason. She never told me, don't do this. She never told me that wasn't appropriate. She told me, listen to God because it's God that's gifted you. She never ever made me feel bad whatsoever. So yes, girl, I keep telling you, I already know, girl, for the last year, it's been telling me that. And that's why I said, good. We're going to talk. If you need to call me, okay? If you need to really talk. But I need you to remember what I said. It's not about what you don't need to make amends. You don't need closure. The closure is when you end the situation, when the situation ends abruptly. That's the closure. That is divine and the ancestors and the angelic forces telling you that this is no longer something that can be in your particular realm of your aura. It's in your timeline. It has either outplayed or it has made a decision. All right. I love you. See y'all later. Good night or good evening. I'll see y'all at 6.